Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel, and I invite you today to have a look at why you are not happy. So I wanted to do a reading how to help your happiness or how to move forward, but my guy says no, the reading has to be about why you are not happy. That exactly that exact question, and potentially we will look at it, your potential causes of your state of mind or your state of heart. And we have a 3 pies, so it's going to be pick a card reading. Timeless as usual, and as always, take what resonates with you. If it's not intended for you, doesn't fit into your situation, do not please try to fit it forcefully. You will know which one is right for you and which one is not. So follow that inner voice. I didn't put any crystals here so you can identify the way they are, or I'm going to pull up some charms, and that might help you identify which pile you want to choose. So pile number 1, we have mandala. We have something about harmony here and peace. Then we have a moon and the star. Wishes come true, or wishing something. We have an angelic guides, because it's a feather. A wing, yeah. Angelic guides, it would be the angel wing. Or it's a bird feather, so something about it. Freedom, free flow as well. Okay, pile number 2. Look at that, guys. 2 moths or 2 dragonflies. And the crown. That is a beautiful one. Transforming something, transforming your reality perhaps. Also, duality, representing duality. So yin and yang, masculine and feminine. Working on bringing the balance into your life. Or perhaps you resonate with the counterparts as well. Now we twin flames here. We go infinitive symbol again, symbol of twin flames it could be, symbol of your spiritual life. We have a key, secrets to be revealed, or something is there. Something you perhaps know it, but you haven't decided to unleash it yet. And we have a symbol of Fatima's hand, symbol of protection, so you're protected. So that's how I see it. Those symbols may appeal to you in a different way. They appeal to me, of course. So take it as it appeals to you, because your intuition knows best which one is right for you. So, okay, if we got them ones, then we can start. Let's have a look. And the pie number 1. So if you chose the pie number 1 with this mandala, moon and star, angelic wing, or the bird's feather, we're going to have a creator here, guide, and inner child. There are 3 cards to sort of identify the cause of your unhappiness. You might not be like purely unhappy, miserable, but you don't feel fulfilled in life. There's something missing in that sense. So right away, the creator, somebody who's has some potential, some talent, something which needs to be shown to the world, which needs to be used, which needs to be expressed, but is not. But it's not. It's been blocked, it's been boxed up, it's been forgotten, or it's been suppressed because you've been told that is not right way to, to express yourself in life, perhaps. And that comes from your, as we say, inner child. We got 1 and 6 here. And again, we have manifesting and self-love. So you were I'm not saying all of you, but some of you definitely experience in your childhood the lack of acceptance from your parents the way you are. Maybe because your parents did not think your artistic talents, writing, painting, singing, I don't know, dancing, they haven't seen them valid. For you not going to be a dancer or something in life, that sort of way, then this will not bring you money. Or maybe if you're coming from a very traditional family, they see it as something, in a sense, disgraceful or something shameless, yeah, that, in that sense, especially for people who comes from deeply traditional religious families. They might experience such situation that they were told that this is not appropriate to do, especially if you are feminine. Again, got that feminine picture here, especially when you're feminine. So it's like you were not allowed, or you were directed in on a different path by your guardians or parents. I have a sun coming here, and you can see they're like an arrow of, this is the leg of my tripod, but it just comes exactly diagonal line. So what you can see here is no. It's a big saying, no, you can't do it. You are forbidden to do it. That's a sign here, I believe it. You are forbidden to pursue the career or the life which you dream for. Now, we have a guide here. So you got 1 and 6 and 1 and 5. There is a magician energy here. And there is an energy of somebody who keeps it inside, deeply inside, is longing for it. It knows that, you know, that is your path, really. You wanted to do it, but you have to keep it inside. You have to suppress it and sort of create different word inside, the word which you're happy, the word which you express yourself and do what you want. Maybe you do it in a secret somewhere and nobody knows it, that you're writing or you're painting or you're singing or you're dancing. Nobody may know it. You might just hide it, but doing it anyway, but you know, not doing it in public, not doing it as something forbidden again. And obviously that situation shaking your sense of self-love as well, because why not accept it the way you are? So let's look at the situation, because this is the sort of background. We can see the background of the situation, and that line is still there. So it's amazing here. So we got the background of it. I lost the cards which I wanted. I'm sorry. I wanted to, look at that more in the situation right now. Because you might be still, not, the time may not be, I mean, you might be still young. You might be still dependent on your parents here. But you may as well be already an adult who's already got established life, maybe some job and doing something. Still carry on pursuing your dreams and hiding from others. So carrying on like it's something which not supposed to be. So we got social media here. I think I need to move that one a bit. Oh, that's like plenty of cards. I've just seen honesty. Or be honest with yourself, yeah. You want to express it, but that's the that way. Agonizing pain, hurting. With keeping tabs and social media, you still in the shame or in the, you still carry on with the feeling that if you do, you will be some kind of judge, or there will be something which you're not supposed to do, and somebody will find out, your parents or whoever, somebody will find out who you really are, find out your real desire of your heart, the real desire of your heart, and you don't see it as in a positive way. That's what I'm saying. Anyhow, you're still living in you are still hurt by the fact that you have not been accepted and you're not allowed to express yourself fully. Bliss and happiness, there you go. What happened now? And we are talking really about now. Point number 1. You, not in relationship, single. You, and that's we got that hermit energy here. You, this moment in your life when you realize it, that it's perhaps it's a time to change. Perhaps I need to do it because it hurts me, because I'm living in this pain, because I'm suppressing my emotion, my feeling. And for some of you, you have never ever spoken about it to the people who you trusted, most likely your parents in the past. You have never spoken to anybody about it because I've had this single on the bottom. You've been always alone with this feeling of of the feeling, not the feeling actually, yeah, the emotion, the feeling, where your soul won't, guides you to create, and and to create quite intensely. You got a lot of ideas. You got a lot of inspirations, and you've been pushed by your soul to show it, to reveal it, to open up. But you are in a fear. You're still scared. You're still in a fear of being rejected. Not now only by those ones who really suppress it, the ones from your past, from your childhood, but also by other people who could find out what you're doing, and you could be judged or criticized. Blocked obstacles. That is the block. That is a big block. That's fear, which is your own doing. I mean, your ego doing. And we have a disappearing ghosting. You see, you got used to sort of disappear, leave it with yourself, and your beautiful creative world is inside you. You see the world through the eyes of your creation, but you're keeping it inside. It's your inner own word, which you cherish inside. Outside, you're totally different. Outside, you don't express yourself freely. Outside, most of you are quiet, shy, you could say obedient, really, to the situations and to the people. Don't want to hurt anybody, don't want to stand on anybody's way. And again, this comes from your childhood. On the bottom, you had independent, so your soul is longing the independence. It guides you. This is this message from your soul. It guides you to manifest and to create. Actually, not to create, you created that world inside, but it guides you to make it happen in the physical reality. This world which is inside should reflect it outside. So anything which will sort of trying to push you into the expressing yourself or showing yourself to the world, come in public, you could say, for example, publish something somewhere using social media, I don't know what you can use it, having a YouTube channel or having a blog, I don't know, any other sort of commodities which you can use to show your talents and your work. Straight away you got that, agonizing pain that if I do it, it will be, it will not be understood. It will be rejected, or some people will see it. Some people which I definitely don't want them to see might be your parents, because you still have the fear of it, or your family, or your guardians, or friends even. People around you which they've been there for a long time, since your childhood. And so that's the one fear. The other fear is that you're going against something. Against something. I can feel and I can hear it, that it's you feel like you're going against something. It's an invisible monster here which you created. If I'm going to be myself and enjoy it and be happy, the bliss and happiness, it's like I'm going to live in an illusion. And this can't be true. It's not going to be true, or it won't last a long time. It will, it will collapse, and it will be even worse. So many scenarios in your head. Despite of your head being amazing, not only head but your heart, and creating, and it's got lots of great ideas, there are lots of fears here which blocks you from expressing yourself fully in any forms and shapes in your life here. So that is the reason why you're not happy, of course. So let's take Tarot now, because I think that's going to give us the most information. And I think I'm going to grab this one for this. So let's have a look. What can we, I haven't even asked a question, do with, to unblock this, to release it, to heal, to quieten the monster in your mind. Schizophrenia, that is not you, that is your head. Past lives as well, so you got different limited beliefs there, different things. And now you're thinking, what I feel and what I see is totally different, and those two don't match. There is no, because for you there isn't any balance between the physical and spiritual world. You see them as two opposing forces really here. You have that, in directions here about that, how, that these two cannot comply, or they can't go together. You don't see how they can this can actually work together. And there's plenty of thoughts in your mind which are actually trying to prove you that they can't, or you're getting mad, you're getting crazy. How you're going to be artist, how you're going to show that to the world, you're getting crazy. That is a sort of message here. Also, we are looking at the past life, so this situation may happen to you in the previous incarnations, or even you might carry the same type of energy from people which were before you, and they experienced too. Such situation in your family could be somebody who's very talented, but it could not, especially we're talking about feminine here, feminine energy, could not unleash this talent, or could not express it because of the time wasn't right, the woman couldn't do it, or it could be any potential situation. I'm not going to look deep into that. We just identify that for some of you it would be a case as well. It will be a situation, a case. Conditioning, you see, on the bottom of the deck, the 15. You got the devil. You got that damn devil, which tells you not. And that, I heard it very clearly for a lot of you here. You carry this from way, way past. Different incarnation, different dimensions, different lifetimes, and your ancestors as well. You carry it there, and it conditions your mind that some things cannot be done in the physical reality because they're not appropriate to be done by you. Definitely by you. It doesn't mean by everyone, but you might not thinking about everyone like that, but you're thinking about yourself like that. Which is most important here. What else we need to know here? Mind, this mind, look at that. The mind chatter, the crazy mind, the schizophrenic mind, or whatever they call it. The mind is always, there is a button here. What does that show you? You press it, it works. Can you pause it as well? You can. There's always pause. You don't record it. You can stop recording. You can stop. You can quieten your mind. So here we go. We're moving towards what to do. We're moving towards the guidance I was asking for. Quietening the mind. Because it's the mind which causes the problem, which causes the obstacle here. It's the mind. And then we have a compromise. And the lover's energy. How you compromise is on your mind. Well, your heart can compromise with your mind. But it's not in a sense as we perceive compromise in the physical reality with other people. It's in the sense of they work together in a balanced way. I use my mind when I need it. Not the mind uses me all the time. I use my mind when I need it. So this is the duality of everything in the universe anyway. I use my mind when I need it. So I use my thoughts when I need it. Sometimes I need to create with them as well, especially when I'm a writer. And I use my heart to filter as well the information and stuff. Because if they only go through the mind, doesn't mind him, you know, as we see. There's everything there, but all this concoction of everything means nothing really. Means nothing and doesn't lead anywhere. You can't even pick up one of whatever is there. They just, and they come whenever they want. They run, you know, themselves on their own tracks in every way they like. So compromise. Again, how? We want to know how. So I'm gonna grab another card. So please, spirits, tell us how. Give us a practical here. Give a practical guide for pile 1. Spirit has a plan, it says. Well, we want to know the plan then, please. Spirit has a plan. First it says, clean out the clutter. Well, that makes sense, does it? Take time out. That's a great plan, does it? Clean out the clutter and take time out. So change the environment you are in. As simple as that. 3 and 5. Or 8 if you want to move it. Change the environment you are in. Go within, definitely. Time with yourself, definitely. Not the way like you've been doing before. You just shut yourself in your own world and ignore the outside world. You just do what you need to do there, but you don't really live there. But in the way that you know is there, you know, there is a role to play there. You are part of it. You are part of it. So clean out the clutter. So clean the environment, the energy around you. And then you go High Priestess, this heightened sense, you know, the moment when you realize then that is more what there's more about what I feel than what I sense using my senses or see, you would say. It's more about what I feel, because you can't yet grasp it, what is exactly there and how to connect that with the physical reality, because your inner world is different. But you got the point. You got the point. So let's take that time to listen. Let's take the time. You got this very clear hermit energy from the beginning. Let's take time for yourself, not running away from the word, but being in the word. Perhaps enjoying this word pleasures as well, but look at it through what is inside you, through your heart. Look at it through your soul. Do not treat those two things as separate things. It's time to connect them, but to connect them you need to move away from the block energies, from the clutter you have it, which are all your limited beliefs. But the clutter is also talking about going into new environment here. The frog spirit. The frog goes through different stages from the moment they are sort of born, and then they also come from different environment. Changing environments, because from the water, they step onto the ground in some point. I'm not a biologist much, but they step onto the ground in some point, we know it, which is a totally different environment for them. There's a big change. Yeah, they can come back to water, but now they have two words, and they actually swiftly move between these two, as is a natural thing for them. Okay. Then Spirit also says nothing is wasted. Getting into the Empress energy, you're getting that sense of self-worth and confidence to do what you really want. You're getting crowned here, you could say. Like the virtuous spirit. And nothing, whatever you experience, it was not for the, it's not wasted. It's not like you wasted years of your life doing nothing. The moment you unleash your potential and do what you want now, you forget about those years. It's just a number up there. You will be living in the now. The moment to live is always now. It doesn't matter what was in the past. You can't change it. Anyway, I know you probably had a million pasts in your life, in the life of your soul, which is infinite, eternal. Sorry, which is eternal. Okay, so we got that guidance here. What else the spirit can give us as a guidance for you? So if you can, take some time, go on a vacation, go in the place you would like to always go. And nobody knows you. And you can be yourself. You will not have a fear of being exposed, because nobody knows you there. You don't need to leave it completely and just leave everything behind. If you like, you can. But if you don't feel like, you just take your time off for yourself. Change environment, maybe change place of living, maybe even change your house or flat or whatever you live, and the part of your city or the part of your country. I don't know. There's plenty of options. There's plenty of options. The spirit says, clean the clutter. Whatever else, old things which reminds you the past, get rid of them. Whether they're physical things or just sentimental things. Yeah. We have trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place. At the right time, opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to. All in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. Because you will be presented with opportunities. But you have to go through this healing. Divine cannot present you with the opportunities now because you neither will accept them because of fear, or you will not be able to pursue it because of the fear and limited beliefs that are still there. Even if you will be offered, things, you won't be able to use it the way you're supposed to use it. You want to use it, which is the best way for you. I go one more. We see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. As situations about to come full circle, the lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. There you go. Trust it, and you are protected. The angel wing, I don't know what you call it, the feather. You're protected to free yourself. That's your path to freedom. That's your path to freedom. Okay, I think I will end up here. Okay, pile one. So that was what I've got for you. And we're going to look at the pile two now. Okay, pile two. We have those two moths or dragonflies representing it. Balance, duality. So balance of two divine masculine and feminine, so it could represent also counterparts here. And the crown, so success and winning over a situation. We have the bridge and the mentor. Now you got your whole again. Like in my every reading, I have to have a twin flame thing. So I have to have a counterparts energy, and then we have the counterparts energy here. Of course, for some of you, not for everyone, will that resonate. But yes, we have a two. We have crossing the bridge. You're being actually pushed to cross the bridge. Now we have also physical pain here. You have been pushed because you have received a sign. So you have received certain, I've got that shadow as well, but it appeared on pile 1, which was saying no. And then again, I can hear this, no, do not go this way. This is, you going the way which leading to the pain only. And the pain could be physical as well. You could experience physical pain as well. You can experience illness, sickness, or any disalignment in your life, physical and emotional as well. Now, there is here also the awakening. There is a spiritual awakening here, which causes you to question things you used to believe it. For some of you will be also religious beliefs here coming. So the question. Number 2 is our high priestess. She questions it. The foundations her life was built upon previously. She's looking inside and, you know, receiving intuitive, you can say, download about the situation. Hence we got the 6 mentors. The love, the divine love is coming. Divine love is coming and giving you sort of shake that it could be pretty painful if actually all the foundations your lives were built on, been built on certain beliefs or certain structures, and suddenly you realize they're not. You feel it deeply inside that this is not right. There's something lacking there, and it's painful. You just realize that, well, I'm standing for. I haven't got. I'm, you know, the base, you know, of, you know, the base of what I believe or the base of what I build my life upon is crushed. We had a bridge here, but it feels like a tower has crumbled as well, like a tower energy. So I'm going to rub a different one with the situations to see why you went into this point. You definitely not happy because even physically you're not happy, because you have realized it that you've been living in lies, you know, or illusion, or you haven't known the whole truth. You've been told something, you believe in it, but this is not all. This is not everything, and this is not always right as well. Soulmates, have you got there? So for some of you, you met the runner this way. I mean, you met your counterpart. That's what I want to say. Yes, you met your counterpart, and that some of you met your soulmate, perhaps, and that changed your perception about reality. Also, if you met your counterpart and you separated now, you are in the process of understanding the reality, of understanding who you really are, where you come from, what it's all about, of healing. You got a hammer, sabotage, rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. So I know that not for all of you, not all of you will resonate with counterpart journey here, but a lot of you will. This is, so I'm talking about this first, the counterparts here. So you are on your twin flame journey or counterpart journey. Now, it could be also soulmates here, but what I heard from spirit is the counterpart is most. Because soulmates do not much have such a turbulences on the journey as twin flames do. But yeah, if you met, whether you're a soulmate, I'm gonna sort of generalize it, soulmate, or whether it is your twin flame counterpart or any divine partner, you had that awakening, you had that shake, realizing that you got the bridge. There are two sides. There's a, or there are three even. Like they says, is my truth, your truth, and there's a truth in the between. Yeah, so you realize that there is a different aspect of everything in life. There is a different way of looking at things. And you have just accepted one, maybe because that's what you've been told from your childhood. So you accepted that one reality, this is the right to do, go this way, do this thing, you know, building that kind of stability, foundations, the family, the marriage, or the good job, whatever, and it's not. And then you realize that now you see it as not. And then you met a person you love, you truly from the very beginning love, and that person is gone. Suddenly just run away and leave you in limbo, not knowing whether you're going to be together or not. That shakes another foundation you build up, that people, when they love each other, they are together, they got married, they have children. No, they're not, as you can see it now. At least not in the beginning for the twin flame journey. So yeah, you are left in working on yourself now and on cleaning all this garbage you assimilated over the course of your life till now. What else? We can have it. If you haven't met your counterpart, well, it's not about meeting a person for some of you. You just gone into sort of situation to the bridge, and now you're thinking to cross the bridge because you experience a lot of things in life, a lot of pain, a lot of failures, and it's not going right way. So it means you're not taking right approach. There is something more to do that way. So we got love call. There you go, expressing love. And then we got mirroring each other, because the runner and the chaser, we got twin flame energy quite strongly here. Self-reflection now, introspection, working on inner wounds. Now you're thinking, why is that happen? Met somebody who I love, I want to express love, maybe express the love. I've done everything, to show the person that, what I feel. And then I'm left alone, sort of. I feel like this didn't work. And I can't forget about it because I mirror my counterpart here. Your counterpart can't forget about it either. But then all the things coming out, that limited beliefs we see there, that foundation, that believes itself. For me, accepting certain belief is limiting yourself. So there is a limitation, because there is always more. There is always more to explore, to see. There's always other light, other shade of the situation. If you accept one and you just want to carry on like that, you are limiting yourself from experience more. And now, this is a time when the limitation is going. The limitation has to be clear. First of all, for those of you who don't resonate with counterpart, you can't cope with life the way it is with yourself. Even your body can't cope. You start getting ill because your body is saying no now. So your mind is not happy, your heart is not happy, your body is going to suffer as well. It's going to take all that stress. For those of you who resonate with counterparts, the person you love just run away from you eventually without saying even a word, most of it. And then you realize that it's not always like that with love, that people can easily be safely go into a relationship and carry on as long as they like it, all life usually, because you believe that it's going to be life lasting. So again, if I can love, and I still love even if I'm not with this person. And it's such unconditional love that you surprise yourself that I love somebody who left me, maybe hurt me, maybe abandoned me, maybe treated me even badly, before he did it. Out of fear, of course. But now you're realizing there is out of something else. That where is love? There is the absence of love, because it's duality of this universe. And it's not so simple like the romantic movies that you get into, I just get swept off my feet and I love the person, so we will be happy ever after. We got married and have children, nice house and everything. It's not. And it's not only that type of love which exists as well, which could be something new for you as well, that is not. Right, we want to see it. What to do then with the situation? Okay, we're going to look at these ones. So the spirit, so what's your say on how to, where to go next? But it's not happy about the situation, of course. It's a situation, you can say it is so when you hang, when you limbo a little bit. Things are start taking place, but they not yet fully realized or understood. They go moon. You are in an emotional state. You are, once you feel good, once you feel, completely miserable, when you think, oh, this, I can't solve this, I don't know what to do with this. Once you feel strong, because you have that love inside your heart, that unconditional. Once you feel like you are a victim, somebody has mistreated you. That counterpart, that person you love so much, give you so much pain. So you drowning into the victim mentality here. And you think then, I can't do anything about it because I've been hurt, and it's not my fault. You're not taking the responsibility for the situation, which is there for the reason to help you heal from the past. You could say you've been too comfortable in your beliefs for a long time. And now we got Chariot, so you got spiritual awakening, spiritual movement. Again, we touching this masculine and feminine balance within yourself, which again could be down to the roles which you had it as a limited belief, that this masculine does this and feminine does this, and that's supposed to be done, that is well seen, that is well known, that is appropriate, that is acceptable in societies, and there's no other option, other way, otherwise it does, it's against the status quo. So there you go. And then that's what I was waiting for, the Tower. So I felt the Tower is there, the breakthrough moment. Whichever situation you're in, whether it's a counterpart journey or is your own spiritual awakening, breakthrough moment. Awakening is painful, physically sometimes as well, as we got the physical pain. So the breakthrough moment, that Tower is very significant here. The breakthrough moment. You're realizing that you are not your beliefs, you are not the labels, you are not the thoughts in your head, that you are not the emotions even. Then you're starting to look deep inside and listen to this quiet voice of your soul, and taking into consideration what is told by it as well, taking it slowly. It does not always happen. For some people it might happen rapidly, but it's not always. Here we got the slow movement. You see this tower is actually not crumbling. This tower stands quite firm, and there are lights turn on it. That looks like a bird, like a plenty of birds are flying around it. So it's slowly you freeing yourself. So bit by bit, you gain the freedom of your soul back. Freedom of your soul means all those blocks, all those limited beliefs, all those labels, just flying off. And then look at that. You start shining. Your soul is like a beacon of light. The lights getting turn on, turn on, turn on. The dark tower. Here we got that darker tower, which turns up to be light tower. The dark night of the soul. The cliché. But this, the dark night of the soul here. Getting deep into all those corrupt things that you got inside, to realize that you are not them and they don't serve you and you don't need them and you can just get rid of them whenever you want. So that's that moment to do so, that tower moment. And then after the tower on the bottom also we had a fool, so that is the new beginning. The free to do whatever you want. If you don't carry any burden from the past, you are free to pursue any quest, any journey, to experience any new things. Because you don't carry the past as a burden. You're leaving it as it is. You're thankful for experience. You're moving on. So it's a beautiful thing here. What else then? We got it here. Spirits. What's the guidance? So take it slow, you know, as it might appear to be a very slow process. It's a very productive process as well. And the slower is probably the more is better for you. It doesn't take so much toll on your emotional state and on your physical body, which might be very tired already, as we see. So when there are questions you need assistance with, go inward, sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for our help also, then trust your intuition, as most often the answer guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. Yes, you're awakening, so your intuition will tell you what you need to know. Ask means your guides. Who are your spiritual guides? Important things to know. They are you. In the different dimensions, experiences different things. And from those different experiences, they can guide you in the certain situations. There are no any special guidance flying around up there. It's you. It's your soul having different experience. Your soul guides you. Your soul is your best guide. Because it's a high consciousness, which is a part of the highest one. Can't have a better guide than that. Okay, let's have a look what else. You're going to be definitely guided. You will receive all the information you needed. You just need to allow it to come, act upon it when you need it, and you'll cross the bridge. Slowly, but you will. You will be guided by the light, your own light. Or by the light and tower. The tower will get more light and you will get there. You will see it. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. Counterpart journey is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. Be proud of it. Counterpart journey is not easy, but not everyone do that. It's ultimately the journey which leads you to complete freedom from this illusionary world we live in. If you don't, I lost the plot. If you know, if that is not twin flames or counterpart journey you are in here, this is your spiritual awakening journey, which frees you up as well. It might be, it doesn't mean it's less difficult or less easier. It doesn't contain another, you could say, being, your counterpart, which is not another being, it's you. It's just, the part of your soul. But it's still your spiritual journey, which got obstacles, difficulties, yeah? We got pains as well, when everything comes to the surface and need to be healed. But be proud of it. Because ultimately, you are reaching the source. Ultimately, you are aware of your existence, your real existence being. Not just the observer, not just a witness and a part of the reality, which is, which you are pushed into doing certain things like a cyborg, which is not conscious. So that journey is a journey you should be proud of. It's an amazing journey, to be honest. There you go. I believe all of you who are here are on such a journey. Otherwise, you will probably not won't listen to that. You won't be interested. All right then, pile 2. Thank you for that. Because we all need to remind ourselves this journey we should be proud of. Let's go for, I think I mixed some of my decks here. Let's have a look at the pile 3 as well. So pile 3, we had infinite symbol, we have a key, and we had a Fatima's hand. So something here very spiritual too, I believe it. The venom, oh. Learning, oh yes, and wild. Oh, there you go. There's a devil energy here. The venom is also devil energy. And then we got Emperor. Why is a devil? You are in a situation where you are pulled by the darker forces, or by your desires, or by your addictions. So for some of you, you might be addicted. Oh, I need to move that, sorry. For some of you, you might be addicted. You might battle the addiction. For some of you, it could be different sort of devil. You could engage in the activities, like, for example, you could work too much, you could be workaholic because you don't want to listen to the voice of your soul really telling you that something is not right, or you want to forget about something which hurts. We're looking deeper into that. There's definitely cause of your unhappiness because you are not in the balance and harmonious energy here. Okay, grab that one then and find out why. Because there is a reason always for being addicted or for self-sabotaging yourself. We got safety, comfort, and we got unhealthy attachment. Oh, there you go. I'm having no space here. Why is unhealthy attachment here? And then we got safety and comfort. What has happened here? So again, for some of you, there's a karmic relationship appearing here to me. So you are with somebody who you are not happy. You build up some comfort for yourself. Maybe it's a relationship with gives you material comfort here, but you are not. It's not based on love, and it's not a spiritual connection either. So that's the one. It might be just on, physical, material comfort, or it fulfills your desires, or it is good for your, physical desires, for your senses, but the relationship has nothing to do with a real spiritual or emotional partnership or connection here. Now, well, for some of you, we're still talking about being addicted to something. That could be a job. That could be addiction, which is substances addictions. But definitely you are looking somewhere for fulfillment, which is opposite to the real spiritual heart fulfillment. So let's have a look more. Divine timing. But why now you doing that? You're still dwelling, You're still dwelling upon that there is something else. Even though you is getting so much engaged in your addiction or unhealthy attachment or relationship, now you start thinking that this is not right. You're not happy because you know you're going nowhere. You're going nowhere, and every time getting pulled into unhealthy cycle or abusing the substances, you feel after that you feel bad and you feel like you need to make changes. You need to do. Is it time to finish that? It's time to get healthy. It's time to heal. It's time to change my life. So that's why you're not happy. Okay, we will grab the tarot. And we'll see what the tarot is saying about your unhappiness. We have that learning here. We got that emperor here. So it's standing your ground. It's making changes, actually. It's changing that situation. Eight of Cauldrons. There you go. It's walking away from what I've got. It's tempting what you've got. There are lots of tempting things, whether it's money, whether it's it's a physical relationship with somebody. You so much, passion which you have there, whether it is a work, position, career, or anything. Ace of Swords. It's time to firmly set it. Emperor comes here again. That's the four. Comes with this saying, well, stop. Don't be a victim of circumstances. Don't be a victim of addictions. Don't be a victim of other person's wishes, desires, and orders even. Don't just be like that you're going whatever whatever wind blows, because it's nice and comfortable, because you just have a pleasures there, but nothing else. After that, you're realizing this is not lasting. This is illusionary. To leave all those things. We have this, clear thing from Spirit here, saying from Spirit, leave it up. Ace of Swords. Sword in the hand, saying, no, I am taking my life into my own hands and my reality. Queen of Swords. Swords and Ace of Swords and Queen of Swords. Taking the sword. Yes, I need love. Yes, I behave that way because I missed something in life. Yes, it might happen because of the past wounds of things I believe, which are not really truth, but I believe it because that's what only I know. Or that was safe to cling to those sort of beliefs and justify my actions and deeds with it. But they're not. That's not really what I want, and that does not really make me happy. It doesn't lead me anywhere. That Queen of Swords was on the bottom. I'm gonna take it. You get another card. Maybe they moved it there. You won't obviously gain a peace, in here if you won't make that changes. You know it very well about it. You're very aware of it, that this is not, you're not going the right direction with this. No matter how much pleasure and fun you have it, again, it's temporary. It doesn't last all the time, and it's not real happiness. We got Two of Shields. Yeah, we need this balance. That's really having this infinite symptom, symbol, which is, or 8 if you like it, which is a movement again. So we got, it's time to balance. It's time to, understand that the fun is fine, the pleasure is fine, having things is fine, but you can't indulge too much because you're losing yourself in it. You're losing control over your life. You're not creating your life, you're just spending your life. And we got, I'm not taking reversals here, 9 of Swords again. We got lots of sword here. Lots of swords energy. So go. Fight your demons. You see that thunder? Fight these demons. You can. Now, as we have this one, and we have strength from the bottom. You're strong enough. Once you decided you want to do it, you'll be given the strength to overcome this. Now, let's have a look how. So I want to actually ask Spirit, what do you need to do first, isn't it? Where to go first with this making changes, with taking the lead in creating your life, taking responsibility. I got like jumping, million jumped. What to do, Spirit? There you are. The Wheel of Fortune. The moment you have the intention, the moment you clearly from your heart springs that intention, that affirmation that I want the change, I don't want to live like this anymore, the will turn. You're changing the karma, you're changing the course of action. The will return, Spirit says. And Ten of Shields. What is going to happen here? You won't be tempted. I mean, you will be tempted, but you'll be strong enough to say, get the wand up there. I'm not picking that one. No. There is I got more interesting things to do. I got transformation to do. I want to be somebody else. I want to be a better version of myself. I want to control my life. I want to control my actions. I want to see how it is when I'm sober, how it is when I'm clear, how it is when I can really, act from my feelings, but also from my analytical mind. So I can use both in the right way here. So this is what we got it here as it. You need that intention. You need that decision firmly. It needs to come from your heart. It can't be just saying, oh, I'm doing it. And then the second day you're not doing it. You've done it a million times probably. It doesn't work. The thing is to stop it. The intention needs to be clear. It needs to come from the moment even of frustration. Say, I've got enough. I've just got enough. I'm not doing that way anymore. Tell it to yourself. Even standing in front of the mirror and telling myself, that's it. I am not the slave of my senses. I'm not the slave of my mind. And yeah, they will return and you will see what to do. You will see step by step here to the Ten of Shields we see, to the moment when the temptation will be so small that you will be able to say, no, I don't want it now, okay? No, not I don't want it at the moment. If I want to have some pleasure, I do it when I decided to do it, and I will not do it, I will not indulge it, that I lose the sense, of balance in my life. There is here also, I don't know if you see that small infinite symbol. It's that connection to yourself and to your soul, which brings you that balance. Ultimately, it comes to understanding that you are not the body, because usually the most of those addictions and unhealthy things involve body as well. Even if they are emotional, they also involve body. We have to gain control over our body to be able, to be free from such temptation that we can't overcome here. So what areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? Sorry. If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to do it, it's necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. Again, we got that confirmation of making the decision. Firmly, intention, affirmation. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Event that seems to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decision rationally but sensibly. So again, think, but use your heart to do. So it's a sensible decision too. Being mindful here, having attention. If you don't indulge and you just, move only directed by your senses, then you are able to attend, to your real needs, really, and you are able to be mindful, and you are able to be conscious about your deeds and your actions. So that is here. Then I need to take one more card. I'm gonna take one more card here. Oh. What other things? What other guidances here? Got a lot, but this one wanted to come out. We got beautiful way spirit. Trust the great mystery. Look at the whale. 6 and 5 we got. Lovers, we got Emperor again. Gaining your strand, your foundation, your real foundation of, of your life. Based on respecting yourself, respecting others. Respecting your intuition, your inner voice first. Based on real love, not only physical love. Or love for addiction. Some people say, I love it because I love drinking, or I love... No, you don't. You love. You sort of, in the situation that you control over by this, and you don't understand it, is you disconnect yourself from what you really feel. What you love is really, you love yourself. And that's why you need to care about it. Your own, the body, the mind, and everything. That is love, which is giving here the most. Okay, guys, so that's going to be all for the pile 3 as well. I hope it resonates. And if you like to see more, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below. I'll share it with others, with those who really probably needed this message as well. And they can't find it. This is not so easy to find it on YouTube, especially the channels which are just quite new like mine. And algorithms are cruel. I mean, I know they are. And thank you for today.